It's the Wrestling Caucus. I'm Peter A.
I am Smiley Ariaga.
And today I'm gonna shit my pants. No, I'm just kidding. Today,
What?
today we're gonna preview SummerSlam taking place at the Ford Field out in Detroit, where WrestleMania 23 was held.
Did you
I'm
have
pretty
White
excited.
Castle before? Is that why you gonna shit your pants?
No, I was referencing Renee.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, White Castle.
Yeah, it was great, good stuff. That was hilarious. Her reviewing White Castle, unbelievable. Um, yeah, so today we're gonna run through the card. We're gonna share our thoughts about this show from Detroit this coming Saturday. As we're recording this, it is Tuesday, so this is after the go home for Raw. And so first, what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about the match that we're most excited about, each of us, the matches that we're least excited about, and then we're gonna run down the card. Tell me the match you're least excited about.
Uh, the the loser YouTuber versus the flip guy.
Okay, Logan Paul versus Ricochet.
Yeah,
Why?
I don't listen. I don't. I think I've said. I probably said this before, but like, I don't like. I don't understand that like people are impressed with Logan Paul because he's a celebrity at those flips, but I really don't care how much this guy does or like. I don't know. I don't. I every time I look at him, I get him and his brother. I just feel sick. I don't want to watch him. I don't care to watch him wrestle. And Ricochet is a guy who like he's had potential, but like he hasn't really evolved at all. So like these are two guys for different reasons who I'm just not excited to see like at all. And everyone's gonna gawk over it, I'm sure, because they're gonna do everything they can to try to win people over. And I don't, and I won't care. I'll probably just be like doing anything else. I'll probably have my Switch on during that match, I guess. Like finish Tears of the Kingdom. But other than that, yeah, I can't really think of a match on this card that I'm least excited. I'm like less excited for than that.
Yeah, I'm. This is not the match that I'm least excited about, but I'm also not excited for this match. But yeah, the premise of this match is kind of just so who cares, you know? Okay, you guys did a thing that people talked about at the Royal Rumble.
The botch.
Great, yeah,
The
and then
bot.
this
This match, the blatant botch. They're literally contextualizing a botch.
I don't know. It's just not for me. And then it's very just low hanging fruit heat for Logan Paul. Like he talked about, oh, the ring announcer, that's your fiance, right? How you gonna feel when she says my name as the winner? And I'm like, okay,
Yo, I'm
I get
counting
it.
down. I'm
That's
counting
like,
down the days where this guy gets bored and just eventually leaves this sport.
yeah, me too. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for him to get bored or get another fight that's gonna pay a lot of money, but no one's gonna watch. But it's just like who cares? And like you said, yeah, this is good for Ricochet. It's probably like his highest profile match outside of Lesnar from Saudi Arabia. It's good to see him get a match at SummerSlam, but at the same time, it's like the whole thing about this match is like the stuff that they're gonna do, not just like you know storytelling, just like do the moves and like okay, whatever, that's fine. This is if that's the match on this card, the move match. Okay, cool. Flip over my head, great. But I don't know. There's nothing to this story that really is getting me interested in it. I don't know. I don't really care. But for me, the match I'm least excited about has got to be. This is probably gonna sound obvious, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Is the Slim Jim Battle Royal
What's the
because
Slim Jim Battle Royal?
there's
What's
a
that?
Slim Jim Battle Royal.
You
Yeah,
mean the SummerSlam Battle? They're calling it the
it's
Slim
the
Jim
Slim Jim
Battle
Battle
Royal.
Royal.
Is Slim Jim from what the hell? Ray Shrimmer gonna be in it?
Now, the reason why this is the match I'm least excited to see. Well, here's what I'll say. It's going to be probably entertaining. Battle royals make me laugh. They're enjoyable. But this is pointless. It's just there's no implications to this. There's no, at least right now, there isn't any title implications. To me, if you're going to do a battle royal, to me it should be for something, not just to do it. Like who cares at the end of the day? Who cares? This is going to be the match that people are going to go get merch and go get food. You know what I mean? And there's 45,000 people at this show. Like, however, I'm just guesstimating. I think that's how much. Yeah, like this is a big show. And who cares? You know what I'm saying? Like at least all the matches on here have some sort of premise to them. There's a reasoning behind all of these, even if some you don't care about. But there's nothing. There's just guys throwing each other over the top rope for nothing, just for branding. You know,
It's like the Cracker Barrel match in AEW. I didn't give a fuck because it was just an ad.
at least it was just that was at least that was just a match. It was entertaining, whatever. This is a battle royal just to have a battle royal, you know. And All In's a different thing. That's like a super card, you know. Some of the matches there don't really have any storylines. Just to get a
Wait, is
bunch
there
of
going to be a Cracker Barrel match in All In?
no, the original All In where the Cracker Barrel
Oh
match
yeah.
took place. Yeah, it was a super card, so you get guys from all over the world from many different promotions on the show. You didn't really need storylines for that, but this is, you know, SummerSlam. You know, this is the second biggest show of the year, and you just have nothing. You know, I don't know,
Why not have a world title battle royale? Something like
something,
who the hell's what's gonna be the prize for the Slim Jim battle royale? I can't
nothing. A
believe
Slim
I'm
Jims,
saying that.
I guess.
Oh my god!
I
I feel
hope
like
Bray
it's
Wyatt got like
saying
an
that.
endless supply of Mountain Dew Code Red. I still want to try that flavor. I don't know if it's still around.
Mountain Dew Code Red, or do you mean
What
Mountain
what
Dew
I mean?
Pitch Black?
Pitch Black. There you go. Yeah, that's what I
Code
meant.
Red is great. I never had Pitch Black before.
Yeah, Code Red is good. And the high voltage. What was it? The blue voltage? What was it called?
Yeah,
Voltage.
blue. Yeah, the blue
Yeah,
Mountain
that was
Dew.
good. It was like it was a sugar bomb, but it was delicious. Yeah. Okay. So match you're most excited to see from the SummerSlam card.
Brock and Cody easily. And Seth and Finn.
Why? Which one?
Oh, well,
Pick one.
both. Well, Brock and Cody because like just they haven't had all their matches have been great. The two matches they had before have been awesome, and I'm glad that they didn't add like a silly stipulation to this match. They're just letting it be a third match and just letting them, you know, hopefully. I'm sure. I can't really see any reason why this would suck. You know, like this is one of those matches you really have to try and make dumb. I mean, WWE finds a way sometimes, but I have hope that this match will be great.
Um, I'm excited to see that too. Like, but I think that this match needed a stipulation to me. The rubber match should have something, you know, because at least on the go home angle, you know, Brock is hitting him with weapons and what have you. They're fighting all over the ring, all over the arena, essentially. I think there should be something, you
I mean, they'll
know.
probably do what they did with Punk and Lesnar in 2013, where they'll announce the night of that. Oh, this is going to be no DQ. They'll probably
Yeah,
do that.
that probably happened.
They could
Yeah,
do that.
but honestly, like I'm okay with it not having a stipulation too. I'm okay with that too. But I think this could use a stipulation. But yeah, that should be good. But the match I am most excited to see is Seth versus Finn for the world title, because what better way? And the people in the match, like who better than to help elevate this new title than Finn and Seth Rollins? And this is a great way to reestablish Finn Balor in a main event light, because their first match for the first Universal title match was excellent, and Finn won, but you know, he got hurt and WWE never gave him back his momentum. There was pockets here and there, like I think the AJ Styles match from what was that pay-per-view, TLC
Yeah, that
in
was TLC.
2017. Yeah, like that was a great opportunity to really, you know, reignite Finn Balor, but the Judgment Day thing has really helped rehab him, and this is one of the best Finn Balor's from a character perspective that I've seen in years, and I think this is a great way to reestablish him, and I'm very excited to see. And Finn and Seth, they work so well together, and I really liked how this is definitely a Triple H thing to me. They really just reopen this story from 2016, you know, and I really appreciate them doing that. And I'm really excited to see how it's gonna come to a head. And I think this would be great for Finn Balor again to just light the fire under him. So,
And
all
this
right,
is a good way to close out. Like the match that where Finn got injured was at SummerSlam,
yeah,
where
it
they
gives him
first unveiled
closure.
the Universal title.
Yep, yeah, gives him closure. This is great. This should be really good. But honestly, like, okay, we're gonna run down the card now, but this show looks really good on paper. But aside from a few potholes, but like this should be a really good show, at least on paper. So first is we talked about it a little bit. Brock versus Cody. Now, who do you think is going to win this one? This is the rubber match.
I mean, it could go either way, but I would probably say Cody because like Cody beat him by a roll up last time, right? He's beat Brock like twice through like roll ups. Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, he beat him with a roll up at Backlash,
Yeah.
which led to Night of Champions, which Brock won.
Yeah, that's right. So I
Yeah.
guess Cody can win this one. Yeah, like I mean like cuz this is like just like kind of I don't want to say a stepping stone, but this is just like another hurdle for Cody because he's building his way back to getting the title, and a win over Brock Lesnar would really help for a guy who's looking to get the title again.
Yeah, and he
So
said it in his
especially
promos too.
Roman's title.
Yeah, he said it in his promos too. It's like Brock Lesnar's like in his way. So I think Cody should definitely win this one. Um, yeah, 2 wins over Brock doesn't come easily, and name somebody who has more than 1 win over Lesnar. And yeah, Cody is like the hottest he's ever been. That documentary that WWE they put out a 2 hour documentary on him, so that means something. That doesn't mean nothing. So I feel like this is going to keep Cody hot, keep his momentum hot after WrestleMania, and after this is after this program. And the one thing that I'm curious about, because he's not going to come near the title for a couple of months at least. Well, anything's possible, but it doesn't seem like they're rushing to get Cody and Roman together again. I wonder what happens after Brock. Like, who do you go? Like, what's Cody's next foe?
That's a very good question, actually. I didn't think about
Yeah,
that. Dang. Because like if he were
yeah.
in a world where he had won the title at WrestleMania, that would be an easier. Then you would just have to worry about who's next to challenge Cody, and you have a lot of people that can challenge a world champion right now. But yeah, I guess like it is harder to come up with someone for Cody after beating Brock Lesnar. Like you know what I mean? Like he can't freaking. This might be a WWE thing to do. Like imagine he beats Lesnar and then his next feud is fucking Grayson Waller or something. Jesus Christ! Oh God, I hope I didn't speak that into existence. But
Oh
that
man,
is a. It isn't. I mean, oh wait a minute. Maybe it has to be a high profile guy like an AJ Styles because AJ, I don't know what he's doing right. He's facing fucking Killer Cross. We'll get to that, but yeah, it should be a high
is that on
profile
the
guy.
card? I don't think that's on the card.
I
Maybe
well,
they'll add it last minute. Who
I
knows?
saw Killer Cross wanted to challenge AJ on SmackDown or some shit. I don't know if that's gonna happen at SummerSlam, but
Maybe
what
during the
is
battle
AJ
royal.
doing at SummerSlam?
Nothing right now.
Oh god, yeah,
He'll
no,
probably be in
yeah.
the battle royal.
Oh yeah, no. It should be a high. Whoever is next to face Cody if he beats Lesnar should be like a high profile guy. I would say AJ Styles, someone of his caliber.
I think I don't know what Randy Orton's doing. Not sure if he's healed up yet. But if Randy Orton comes back, yes, Cody and Randy have wrestled a lot over the years, and they've every time it's been great. But that would be a great return for Randy. And before Randy left, Cody was still in AEW. So at
I'm
least
glad Randy never went to AEW.
yeah.
That was about to
But
be a thing. Yeah,
but Randy Orton coming back as a super heel wrestling Cody for a pay per view or two for the fall, I think that would be great. That would be just tremendous. But
yeah,
that's one thing.
yeah. Like
Yeah.
another thing you could do, like if you were to have Lesnar go over, what if like Randy Orton returns and fucks over Cody?
Yeah, you could do that. There's a lot of things you could do. Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah.
And it's set up, payback. That'll be a great
Oh,
main
that's the
event
next
for
one after
payback.
this.
Yeah.
Oh boy. All right, that's fine.
Okay, next we have Seth versus Finn for the world title. Who do you think is going to win this one?
I would want Finn. I want Finn to win because the last time Finn won, he got injured, and like they just never did anything with him again. Like the loss of his momentum. Like here's the thing: if a guy gets injured and he comes after that kind of thing and he comes back, there's always a way to build him back up, and they just never decided to. So I think it would be good. Like not that he like I don't want to say he deserves it, but like Jesus Christ, like what hasn't he done to earn something like this? This guy is a journeyman. He's been like wrestling like from like Japan to America, like and he's never really had a legit world title run. He's worthy of it. This is another guy who wrestled Brock Lesnar in a great match, like who's done a lot of great things. Like so, I wouldn't mind Cody winning this title. I know I'm gonna fucking Finn. Did I say
Yeah,
Cody?
yeah,
Finn. I wouldn't mind Finn at all winning.
yeah. I think Finn should win this one too, because Judgment Day is hot right now, and you already have a built-in story with Damian Priest with the Money in the Bank. So, and they've been teasing something between them. There's a lot of tension between Finn Balor and Damian Priest. So, that's something to do.
Yeah, if you have like Finn have like a decent run as a champion, and like, but there's always that looming thing like, is Priest gonna betray him? Is Priest gonna like double cross him?
They could do
Like,
that for a couple of months. Yeah,
yeah, I
they could.
mean, or they could do it that night. I wouldn't want them to do it that night. That would
They
be
could. I wouldn't mind. Like, let's say if they did what they did with Bryan Danielson 10 years ago, SummerSlam, you could do that. Like Finn gets a big win, and then Damian cashes in, and then Finn goes babyface and he chases Damian for a couple of months. I think that would be cool. I'm open to anything, but um, I think Finn should win because Seth doesn't really need the title right now. To me,
no, it won't hurt him to lose to Finn Balor at
not at
all.
all.
We were still going to
Not
be
at all.
singing his theme song.
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
yeah. I would definitely say Finn wins this all the way.
Yeah.
Like,
This next match may probably steal the show. At least on paper, you got Asuka, Charlotte versus Bianca for the women's world title. I think there hasn't been a whole lot of emphasis on this match. If you've been watching SmackDown the last couple of weeks, so I
no, they're
think
just making Asuka do comedy backstage with like Io Sky, who's the Money in the Bank, and like no,
yeah,
like I wouldn't say who. I don't know who wins this. I don't know. I would say Asuka because she literally just got the damn title, and like here's the thing. I understand Charlotte is like gifted and everything, but like and like the only reason why they would give Charlotte the win because they really want her to win the title 16 times.
yep,
Like and like no I won't care if Charlotte wins. I won't care.
and the
I
crowd
just won't.
wouldn't. No, the crowd wouldn't either. I think Charlotte will win, and then Io's gonna cash in on her.
Oh,
And yeah, because EO's been getting a lot of positive reactions recently. So if Charlotte wins, the crowd probably, we don't know, won't react favorably toward her, right? So the way to get the crowd back, you get EO to cash in. You could do that. There's a lot of things you could do. Um,
you know
but this
something?
thing on, yeah, good.
Cut you off. What were you saying?
And I was saying that I think this match can probably steal the show. Like, look who's in here. On paper, it just should be outstanding. Even though there has been a lot of emphasis on this, like I said before, on TV.
I'm thinking about the whole 16 titles thing, right? Like on paper, right? Having I won the title 16 times. That's cool. Maybe this sounds like a hot take, but I've been thinking about this. But that also kind of implies that you've lost this shit 16 times. You know what I mean? Like, so, like, I don't know. Like, if the goal is to just give Charlotte 16 titles, like, fine. But
It doesn't mean
here's the
anything
thing.
anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Like, Bruno Sammartino. What do people talk about? He had the title for 7 fucking years.
How
I don't
many
know how
titles
many
is
times he's had that title.
I can't remember how many times The Rock won the title. I can't remember how many times
No.
Steve Austin won a title. I don't remember how many times The Undertaker won a title. Think about all the big. I don't know how many titles Sting won. I don't know. I mean, I can't
Eddie
tell you how
Guerrero
many.
won it once, and it
Yeah,
was no one's gonna forget that. No real wrestling fans gonna forget that.
yeah. I don't think. I mean, Ultimo Dragon has a million titles. You know.
Was Ultimate Dragon? Oh no, yeah, no,
Yeah,
yeah.
he has a million titles from all over the world. Like, I don't really care about how many title reigns you have. I don't
No, but
care.
here's the thing. Actually, no. That's you see. Here's the thing. That to me is better than just winning one world title 16 times. Having every world. You see, with Danielson, right? People talk like Danielson's never won the title 20 times, but he has won a world championship in every company he's in, except for AEW. That's cool. That kind of statistic is cool. Not just I won the title 10,000 times. I won a title. Like what sounds cooler? I won the title 20 times, or I won a world title in every single company.
Yeah, it just
That's
depends. It just depends on like what kind of story you're trying to tell. To me, it's like what you do in the ring. Titles are just, they help a story along. They can help somebody get to the next level, I guess. But like, I don't care how many you have. Like, I don't care. It doesn't matter. I mean, if you really think about it, Ric Flair has probably way more than 16 titles that he's won. I guess 16 is a sexy number, but who cares? Like, it's all
they
made.
only talk about that he's won the WWE or WCW title 16 times. Like, yeah, so
It's probably way more than that. Like, it
yeah.
really is. Like, it's not 16 exactly. Like, but
But
who
like, yeah, like
cares?
it's not just the quantity of it. It's just like how you describe it. Like yeah, except like Bruno when he had one title for 7 damn years. That's a guy who you shouldn't fuck with. But rather that to me is cooler than like, oh, I've won and lost this title 16 times. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's just me. Like,
Yeah, the numbers. Who cares? I don't care.
but I
Like, I'm not paying to see how many times I don't like. John Cena won probably. They say 16 in WWE because Ric Flair, but
isn't it
who
15 for
cares?
him? Isn't it
I
like
don't
15?
know. I don't know what I don't care. Like, he's got thousands of Make a Wishes. That's way cooler than how many belts you won. Like, who gives it? I don't.
Yeah.
Who cares? I don't
I
give a
more
shit at
so
all.
remember that John Cena, I can't count how many titles he had exactly, but I can think of all the times he's had memorable feuds and memorable matches and memorable promos. I could
That's all that
that
matters.
that I care more about, to
Yeah,
me, at least.
yeah. They can give Charlotte the title 35,000
But
times.
who will give a
No
fuck?
one's gonna care. Like, no one's gonna care.
One of the times she won that title was on a random SmackDown before WrestleMania for no goddamn
It's
reason.
gonna sound nice when they make a documentary for Charlotte. That's it.
Oh,
It's
God.
gonna sound really nice, but that's it. We got Roman versus Jey Uso for the undisputed title, Tribal Combat. Who's gonna win? What do you think?
If Jay wins, I will be shocked. Because Roman's had the belt for 1,000 days. So I like well, if you're rolling to, if I'm a betting man, I would say WWE is gonna let him win. But I don't know. Like if Jay wins, I feel like that will be kind of shocking, and it'll be kind of good for him because, like, I mean, look at what he's went through. Roman went from humiliating him like numerous times to and Jay Uso literally obviously the Usos are one of the best tag teams in the world next to FTR. Like that's just undisputable. But like now that Jimmy's injured, this could be a good. I don't know. Maybe this could be a good time to give something to Jay, and it's not. It wouldn't mean it. If you gave it to Jay, it wouldn't mean nothing. It would mean something because this guy, he was the first person to pin Roman after like in years. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yep.
So hey, who better, right? And like my only problem with this match is that I'm hoping the tribal comment thing won't mean a lot of goofy looking props. Like I hope they still have like a cool brutal match. But well, who do you think is gonna wins this?
Roman Reigns. I don't think they're gonna have Roman be beaten again for the title so soon. I think if they're gonna beat Roman again, they're probably gonna wait a while, maybe until at least WrestleMania.
I mean, he's had it for 1,000 days. That's a long time.
Yeah, I guess they want him to be Bruno or something like that, but I don't know. I think they
Imagine
really
Roman win
just
this title for 7 years.
yeah. I don't know. I don't want. I think where Jey Uso shines is with his brother, with the Usos. I don't think
Yeah.
he needs to be the world champion. I mean, this match is probably going to be incredible. This match is going to make Jey Uso a bigger star, even if he loses. That's what's
Yeah.
going to happen
No, no,
to
no, no. I
me.
can't argue that.
Yeah, because Jey Uso beat Roman teaming with his brother. You know what I mean? Like the
That is
Usos
true.
as
That
a
is
team is
true.
where the
Right.
money is to me.
Right.
And I've never seen WWE. I'll give WWE credit for this. I've never seen them focus on tag teams this hard. I've never seen them focus on the Usos this strongly. Like I haven't seen that. Like it's incredible. You
You
know.
know, sorry, yeah, you're saying?
Well, if you look at AEW right now, like with FTR, what they're doing on Collision, like every week, every couple of weeks, um, they're really, I think it's great. Like what's happening with tag teams, tag team wrestling in America now on the major promotions is it's really extraordinary what they're doing, and the crowd is loving it. So I think that with Jey Uso's story to me, I think they should be the tag team champions again. And let's say if Roman Reigns doesn't want to do Payback or he doesn't want to do the fall pay per views, you have a hot act with championship, with championships that you can main event, and you have another world title too. So I don't think Jey Uso is going to win this one. I think Roman should win. I think that if when the next time Roman loses, it should be probably Cody. To me, if you for the title, I mean,
No, yeah, you're right. You're right.
yeah,
Yeah. Like something, you remember years ago when AEW started and like they said, "Oh, we're going to focus more on tag team wrestling." At that time, WWE's tag division was kind of abysmal. Now it's like, I mean, FTR is obviously, yeah, FTR is incredible. They're the best tag team, one of the best in the world. But WWE's tag teams, like they got the Usos. I mean, Kevin Steen is injured. Like, who are the tag team champions now?
it's Kevin and Sammy.
I heard Kevin was like injured and stuff like that, like indefinite, like a
Well,
bad
they're still
injury.
the
I don't know.
champions.
Oh, okay. They haven't been stripped of the
Yeah.
titles yet. Okay, that's
Nope.
good. That's good. That's good. That's a good sign then. But yeah, no. If anyone should beat them, those two, it should definitely be the Usos. When Jimmy's better, when Jimmy and Kevin are better, yeah, definitely that should easily happen. But yeah. I see what you mean.
Yeah. If you're gonna make Romans, if you want to beat Roman, to me it should like be a big deal. Like London was a big deal, but they should wait a little while before they should beat him again. Okay, moving on to Ricochet versus Logan Paul. Who do you got?
I got the soda machine.
No
I'm gonna
contest.
be at the soda machine when this happens. I don't know. I don't care. I don't want to fucking like these guys, man. I don't want to see this
It
match.
doesn't matter if you can't. Like, who do you think is gonna win? I mean, I don't care about this match either, but I know I have some thoughts about who's gonna win or not.
Well, in WWE's eyes, Ricochet is a loser. Logan Paul is a YouTuber with a lot of followers. So if I'm a betting guy, they're probably gonna go behind Logan Paul. They're really trying hard to get goodwill on this guy. So yeah, they're probably gonna go with Logan Paul.
I think Ricochet might win this one, because it seems like the last like couple of months or so, like they're really trying something with Ricochet. Um, I think if he loses this, like it's not gonna do him any good. It's the opposite of Jey Uso. Like it's the opposite. Like because with the Usos, he's in one of the hottest tag teams in the world, not just WWE in the world. So him losing a singles match is not gonna hurt him at all. You're a tag team wrestler, so it doesn't really, it's not gonna hurt you. But Ricochet, you've been losing consistently. You haven't been put on a high level matches like that. And when you were just beaten. So I think if you're really going to try something with Ricochet to really get some momentum on, he's got to win. Logan Paul doesn't need to win at all. He doesn't need any sort
He
of momentum
doesn't, because
because he already has fans. He already has an audience. He's ready something. Ricochet isn't something. So
like
Ricochet's got to win.
how many years has Ricochet been in WWE now?
Holy, when did he first show up? Like 2017
I
ish.
think so.
Yeah.
Like, could you imagine being in WWE for this long and like, oh, we're hey, we're gonna go with the YouTuber over you.
I would just leave at that point.
Yeah, exactly. Like, just get the fuck. Like, no. Like, I think if you really want to like do something, you're right. If you want to do something with Ricochet, yeah, Logan Paul he has followers and plebes that will like whatever he does. So he this won't hurt him. There's no stakes for him here. He has
No.
like so yeah. I would want like even though I'm not the biggest fan of Ricochet, like Jesus Christ, like I would rather him win.
Yeah. Okay. Gunther versus Drew for the Intercontinental title.
Oh, this is a one on one. No triple. This is a one on one.
Yep.
Holy crap. I mean, I want Gunther to win. I'm really excited for this freaking match. I'm really excited for this. Like, I love seeing Gunther Walter wrestle. I love seeing him wrestle. So and Drew McIntyre is great. So yeah, but I do want Gunther to win. I want him to be. I in my like this is probably wishful thinking. I want him to be IC champion until he fights for the world title because I know he wants the world title eventually. He wants the world title. He really. I believe him. I believe he really wants that world title. He wants to win the. He wants to win the world title while still being IC champion. I kind of want that too.
I
But
think
yeah, so
I think Gunther wins because why beat Gunther? The guy's a superstar. The guy's
yeah.
a rock star. He's on a roll. Here's who should beat Gunther: Dragunov down in
Oh,
NXT.
really?
Yeah, they do a rematch for the Intercontinental title, and that's who dethrones Gunther.
That would be excellent.
And then Gunther goes for either the world title or the Universal, whatever. Then you can do, let's say if they call Dragunov up to the roster the fall right before Royal Rumble, or maybe after Royal Rumble or whatever. They bring him up to Raw, SmackDown, wherever. Challenges Gunther, beats him. Cody challenges Roman. Cody beats Roman. Then you do Roman versus well, you do Cody versus Gunther
Yeah, like
first. Yeah,
I keep thinking about the Royal Rumble where those are the last two. I know that's not the
yeah,
last time those two are going to. I want a one-on-one between Cody and Gunther eventually. So yeah, that's a good way to do it.
yeah. And we've said this before the last couple episodes, but what they've done with the Intercontinental title is incredible. I mean, they put that strap on the right guy. And now this title is elevated to heights that hasn't been in like 30 years since like
I just
SummerSlam
wish the title
92.
looked better, but everything else they're doing with it is wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like I couldn't think of a more perfect guy than Walter right now, Gunther, with this title. Like this is great. And Drew is like a perfect opponent next to Sheamus, you know?
I want to see Sheamus wrestle Gunther again too. I want to
Yeah.
see that happen again too. That would
Yeah.
be wonderful. That'd be great.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh God.
So I'm going in order. I'm going in order of the Wikipedia lineup. I'm not going in order of importance. So
What's next? What's next?
next is Ronda versus Shayna in an MMA rules match.
You see,
Okay.
this is what I mean by silly stipulations. This is a match. Hopefully, Ronda hasn't really given a shit in a while. I've always loved Shayna Baszler. I've never had a problem with Shayna Baszler. If you ask me, Shayna Baszler should have beat Becky Lynch when they wrestled at Mania. Because Shayna was hot as hell. And like Shayna would be a great heel champion. All she does is hurt people. Believably hurt people. Like, so yeah, I want Shayna to win, but you don't need this stupid. Like, cause here's the thing: they're both already MMA style wrestlers. Why do you got to make this an MMA rules match? Just
What are the rules going to be?
they're
Are they
gonna
gonna
wear
do 3
gloves or
rounds?
something. Like,
Yeah, they're gonna put it like what they did in AEW. They're gonna do an octagon.
that was awful. I don't care what
Yeah,
anyone says. That was freaking awful.
they're gonna do an octagon. And it's gonna be 3 rounds, and it's gonna like what are the rules? What are they gonna do
Oh,
with You remember what they did with in TNA with Kurt Angle and Joe?
I mean, that
Well,
wasn't
I don't know.
terrible.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't
It wasn't bad at all,
terrible.
actually.
But if they do something like that, okay. But I think that was just like like a cage match, but they just wrestled differently. Like there wasn't different rules. It was a regular wrestling match, but they just the psychology of the match was way different. Like they
And Kurt
just
Angle wore socks for some reason. But
yeah. I like when I first started, I was confused because I wasn't used to. I'm still not used to it. Like I don't really watch much MMA, but like what they did like wrestling, but just different. You know what I mean? They did a little more shoot style kind of, which is fine. More Ken Shamrock style. It was cool.
I mean,
But
I
if they
guess
do something like that would be interesting.
but that's like putting Brock Lesnar in an MMA rules match in WWE. That's like putting a hat in a hat. The guy's already going to do MMA shit in the match.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Like, I want to know what they're gonna do. Like, what are the rules? Like, what
They're going
are
to put
the
on
MMA
gloves and shit.
rules?
I don't know. I
I
don't like.
mean, can you win by knockout? Are you like knockout, submission, no pinfalls?
That's
Pinfalls? Like what are the rules? Like
like
that's yeah, I don't know.
no. Say like this is putting a hat in a hat because like if you just every time you throw shape. Shayna Baszler already wrestles like someone who was in MMA. So they're already good at, and they both trained with each other in both MMA, and Shayna Baszler helped train Ronda to get into pro wrestling. They're already going to do a mix of both. So it's like, to me, adding the MMA stipulation is like adding a hat in a hat.
Yeah,
Like,
I
I
don't
don't know.
know. I'm curious to see what they're gonna do, but I don't
It
know. I
shouldn't
can't
be
say I'm so.
awful, but I don't know. It shouldn't be awful because like Shayna's amazing and Ronda's great when she cares.
Yeah, I think Shayna's gonna win and should win. She's kind of like the de facto babyface in this story in this storyline. Shayna's the one that betrayed Ronda, but like the crowd's behind Shayna, which tells you everything. That
Yeah.
tells you your winner. You know who, like, that's your winner right now. Like, Shayna's the winner.
Oh
So
man.
hopefully they put some heat behind Shayna after this, and she can go after a title and then be just like the what Gunther is. Just be just a killer and stay undefeated for a while or something. I don't know.
I hope
Yeah.
they don't make this silly. I hope I eat my words and that they don't make this silly and they make this awesome. Because there's, like I said, there's another one of those things. Like Shayna's great, Ronda's great when she cares. You got to try to make this bad.
And you got Paul Heyman there, and he loves MMA, so
Yeah.
hopefully he can lend some ideas on how to make this interesting. You got Jeremy Borash there, and he was at TNA. He was a witness to that, Kurt Angle and Samoa Joe cage match from Lockdown a couple of years back. So there's no way that this can like blow, unless it does blow. But I just hope the best for Shayna. you know.
She deserves a lot of good things. She's wonderful. She's
Yeah,
great.
she is wonderful. All right, that's the card. SummerSlam 2023.
That's
I'm
it.
excited for it. Are you excited for it?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
I
should
mean,
be good.
yeah. Like they're big shows. They don't usually, blow chunks nowadays. They
No,
usually,
WWE's on a tear.
they're
They're
just like,
on a
hey guys, like
tear.
maybe we don't have like, they're like, hey, we don't have to make this awful. Like, we can make this enjoyable. Like, we don't have to be suck. Like,
We don't have
like,
to. We
we
don't
don't
have
have
to
to.
suck. But this could be like Royal Rumble was unbelievable. Elimination Chamber was incredible.
Yeah,
Night of
yeah. I love
Champions was great. The Saudi show was awesome. Like that was a really good show. Money in the Bank was really good.
I'm still
I
blown away by eliminate. I still think that pay per view should have been called No Way Out, but that was still a great show.
whatever. Yeah, that show was whatever you want to call it. It was great.
That main event was insane.
Unbelievable. Backlash? I'm forgetting about Backlash from Puerto Rico? Oh my god.
Oh, speaking of Sami Zayn, if Kevin is still injured, Sami Zayn's another guy who can wrestle Cody. Like
Sure.
maybe. Like
Sure.
what if they too like what if Sammy's like, "Oh, Cody, Brock was in your way. Now I'm in your freaking way cuz I want that title too." So
Sure.
what if they wrestle for a title shot or something like that? I don't know.
They got so many good people and they got so many I trust WWE. I couldn't have said that a couple of years ago. I trust their direction.
Uh, um
Honestly, I don't want to eat my words, but look at this year.
I
Look
mean,
at
I
this
can eat my
year.
words too easily. So yeah, no, I agree. No. I mean, look. Yeah, like I said, they're going with an approach of trying not to suck, and it's working for the
Just
most part.
keep Bray Wyatt away from television. Keep him away. And we'll be fine.
Oh, yeah. There's probably
We'll be
there's a lot of
fine.
noise coming from my end. A helicopter literally just flew over my room.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I wish all the health to Bray Wyatt. I hope he's okay.
Sure. Just keep him away from TV.
Yeah.
That's
I
all.
just don't want to see the stupid shit again. But I hope
No.
he's okay mentally. I hope he's fine.
I don't want to see Cody in a Popeyes match. You know what I'm saying? Like
Cody in a Popeyes match? Oh God.
I don't. Okay, it's the Wrestling Caucus. I'm Peter A.
I'm Smiley Ariaga with a
I did
helicopter.
not shit my pants, even though I did have White Castle yesterday. See, Renee, I didn't shit my pants. White Castle is delicious. But anyway.